Hi, this is Brandon Smalley here from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the Deadbug with kettlebell reach. All right, with this exercise, what you're going to need is a little bit of space and a kettlebell, and this is just going to be a progression on our classic Deadbug. This is a good way to load this pattern and increase the difficulty. So I've got a kettlebell here. If you wanted to, you could really use a dumbbell. You really just want some weighted load. We're going to get in our Deadbug position. So I'm going to go over that here really quickly. In that we want to make sure that in our Deadbug position, we've got our head back and we are flat from tailbone to head. I want a slight pelvic tuck, so I want to try to take my belt buckle, slightly pull it towards my face. I should feel my abdominals engaged just a little bit. Then in my classic Deadbug position, I'm going to bring my legs up to around 90-degree angle of my hips and my knees. That should help me intensify that abdominal feeling that I just set. And then normally I would have my hands reach straight out in front of me, and then you could alternate arms and legs as needed. But what we're going to do with the kettlebell here is we're going to take the kettlebell, hold it upside down, reach towards the ceiling. Nice exhale, set our abs, feel everything. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take one leg. We're going to reach out as long as we can. Brief pause, come back. We're going to alternate sides as we reach that kettlebell towards the ceiling, really feeling my serratus and abdominals engaged every time I reach my leg out. And notice I'm going back and forth, never going past 90 degrees. So the biggest mistake here is bringing one leg up as my other leg goes out. We want to make sure that we're always staying around 90 degrees or less. That's going to keep our midsection involved properly, where if we start to do this, we're actually starting to crunch, trying to actually pull our pelvis up rather than just set it in a neutral position. And like I said, we're just going to go back and forth until we would hit our desired sets and reps. Now, the reason you would want to do this is that if somebody happens to have an issue going overhead with their Deadbugs, they've got really bad shoulder mobility, or you find every time they do that, they're cranking through extension to try to find that Deadbug position. This is going to help us use our serratus anterior to reach, but not only that, that's going to get our obliques involved. It's going to help us set that stack a little bit better from our rib cage to our pelvis. And then alternating the legs is then obviously going to challenge the exercise and develop some quality abdominal strength. So initially, I would start off with doing holds, which I've got a separate video on that, but do the holds, then come to the repetitions. And every time you reach out, you really want to get a good quality exhale. Make sure those abs are staying nice and engaged, building that strong midsection. When it comes to how you would program this and use this in your training programs, my recommendation is to do 2 to 4 sets of about 6 to 12 reps per side. Anything more than that, it becomes really kind of mundane. But the nice thing is, if you lower the reps, you can actually add a nice brief pause there for 2 to 3 seconds and intensify this if you want. You could obviously increase the load as well. Although I don't think the load is really all that important. You do want a little bit of weight, but you're not trying to do a 50-pound kettlebell. You're probably looking for something of anywhere 15 to 25 pounds is going to work well for most people, just so that you have some kind of load to actually force and reach. And as you can tell, when we do that, that's actually going to help set our back and our position a lot better, and it's going to help us get that Deadbug pattern down just a little bit more. So give this exercise a try. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.